Yeah, well, good day everybody. Welcome back to my channel, little channel. Um, it's been a little while since I've done since my last video. I have done some rides, but nothing worth doing a video on. I did go for a little trip down to Nambour, but I didn't video it. I dropped my bike into Farrow's Customs down in Nambour there to get the front suspension serviced or looked at. Really highly recommend the team down at Farrow's. The level of service was 100%, so yeah, if you need any work done, they're the guys. Geez, they're bloody smart. Anyway, we're off for a bit of a burn today. We're just coming into Eidsvold here now, past the Star Hotel. We're all having Sunday breakfast, so this is the last Sunday in March. So Dave and I, we're off just to do a bit of a round trip because, as you can see, it's blue sky. We have had really crap weather. We've had Cyclone Alfred, which we were supposed to go camping and I was going to do a video on, and we've got some other rides planned. The weather just hasn't been our friend, and like this weekend we're supposed to be down the coast of the east coast of New South Wales and then going back inland. But the rain, it just wasn't worth the risk of, to go and do it. Why risk your life? Not that I'm scared of the rain or anything, but it was flooding rains here in Queensland and in that the northeast corner of New South Wales. Anyway, so sit back and enjoy the video. So it's only going to be a short one because we really didn't do anything. I'll show you the lookout at Mt Perry, and we'll have a look at Boolboonda Tunnel, which I shouldn't have drove into, which you'll see obviously. Anyhow, sit back and enjoy. We'll talk to you in a minute. Yep, so heading north up the Burnett Highway out of Eidsvold. We throw a right-hander here onto Kerwee Road, which will take us through to the Mt Perry Road and then onto Mt Perry. It's a fun little ride, this one. Some of it's narrow bitumen and plenty of kangaroos to look out for and other sort of wildlife. I have seen pigs and stuff up here, so you've got to be fairly careful, but it's a fun little windy road in places. Just take it easy and be careful. I just want to butt in here. Look at all the Ceratro vine on the guardrails. Just about taking them over. Ceratro and Lantana up here in the Mt Perry ranges. Yeah, no one seems to be controlling it. Yeah, so pushing on up this dirt road, and this is the entrance to Boolboonda Tunnel here now. Should have known better. But the gravel looked fine. Like a bit of water there, but it looked okay. So I thought I'd give it a go. Like there's water falling down the cliff face there, you could see as I rode through, and I had a bit of an oopsie moment here because it was slippery. But I still had sunglasses on, I couldn't see very well, so I thought I'll pull up, take my sunglasses off, and give it another go. Well, plans turned to shit. Right about here somewhere. Arse overhead. So yeah, a little bit of damage to the Harley. Lucky I didn't even fall over in the mud. I sort of half stepped off the bike as it fell. But yeah, 100 years of bat shit and a bit of water, and yeah, she was slippery, just like I was flat out standing up actually to pick the bike up. I was really struggling to keep everything upright. But anyway, we got the bike up and we got it out, and we'll check out the damage in a second. Yeah, so this is the damage. Just scratched paint. I don't think the foot peg is bent, but it's scratched paint off. It's dented me chrome trim and scratched it here on the exhaust, the heat shield. And the whole length of the black muffler, it's got scratches the whole way along it. And I'm hoping like it's just going to be a sand it down and get some heat-proof paint and repaint it. And a couple of scratches on my pannier box. Yeah, so with dented pride and a dented exhaust trim and yeah, a bit of mud stuck to the side of it, we headed off into GinGin. So we got some fuel here and had lunch up at the pub, which was a bloody good lunch too. And then out to see the cousin that lives out the other side of GinGin, and then headed home. So basically that was our day. But I'll show you a bit more of the way home, I suppose, and play a bit of music, see what goes on. Yeah, so a short rest stop in Biggin, and we're on our way again. Yeah, so give way here at Ban Springs to that car and we turn right. So we're back on the Burnett Highway again now, and back through Gayndah, and where are we? Oh, that's coming back out onto the Boolboonda Road. So we are now back in Mandubra, and we head up here past the dead centre of town, the cemetery, and we're basically home in Mandubra. Dave will turn into town and I'll turn left to go home. So thanks for coming along for the ride. I had a blast, even though I dropped the bike. Wasn't real happy about that, but that's the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? Anyway, give us a like and a subscribe. Try and get this YouTube algorithm to start pushing my videos out a bit more. It's all sort of stopped. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.